MMOs, so like, the thing about MMOs is that like back then I kind of felt that kind of what's happening to WoW right now, and this is like important I kind of think to keep like an eye out for, but like a game should make you want to waste your time, a game should not actually waste your time. You know what I mean? Like, I think it's to a point where like the progression systems in RPGs and games like this is that like you put the work in and you should get the reward. You should be able to get the reward, not fucking buy it with a microtransaction. Like, that shit is destroying, has destroyed that game. And like, yeah, there are microtransactions in FF, and I don't like them. I'm not a big fan of them. I think that if you want progression, what should happen is like you should work for the thing that you want. And WoW at this point in time, if you can win with your credit card. And that just breaks my heart, dude, because like I want to work for it, man. I want to work for what I want to get, you know, and I just don't agree with that. And I like FF so far. Please, to the RNG gamer gods, please do not make this game a microtransaction cesspool in the future. I don't want it to be. I hope that Square is not like, oh, look at all these players. Well, we're just gonna milk them for their money because now we can do it. It's like, I hope they remain. They keep their integrity, which they've showed so far, and just not turn this into a microtransaction cesspool where one person with enough money can just like all the way to the top. Yeah. I mean, I probably have subconsciously taken those words at this point and just like implemented them, but like that's how I feel. Like, it's an RPG game, and I've been playing RPGs for like fucking ever. Like, you work for the progression of your character, and that if it's a shortcut to be had, it now becomes pay to win. And if it's pay to win, that's so bad. Like, pay to win completely removes any sense of accomplishment in the game, and it's like you now have to also pay up to win if everybody else is paying up to win, or the majority are paying to win, because now you can't compete against them because they have this massive edge over you because of funds. I'm really passionate about this shit. Microtransactions are destroying the industry that I love, and you know what's worse about this, chat? I gotta say this real quick. I need to tell you guys this. There are people who are getting business degrees who have never played a video game in their life, and they are coming into this industry, and they are trying to make everything lucrative. There are MBAs coming in here, and they're trying to just do this. And I'm like, so if I find something that is like the last, like a little bastion of hope, I cling to it. I think that's what happened. I cling to it. And right now, I have gravitated to FF. I've seen the dev team, I've seen the business model, and I'm like, you know what? Yeah, I've researched. You know what's crazy? I didn't research the classes of this game. I didn't research the progression. I didn't research the expansions. You know what I researched? I researched Yoshi P first. I researched Yoshi P first because I was scared that if I put my time into this game, is it going to become a microtransaction cesspool? And the feeling that I have so far is it's in safe hands and it won't happen. I feel like this is in a good place right now, and I know they're getting an influx of subs and money, and I hope that it does not change their values or the philosophies behind their game design in this game. And I'm just like, by experience, I'm like scared to like really give myself and say like, oh, I'm just gonna go in and we're gonna have a good time, because you know when I think of streaming and I think of playing a game, I'm thinking about playing a game for like I'm thinking of like multiple years of my life, right? I want to give a game and the game on stream that I have multiple years, and I'm like, I was scared to give it that thought, but I was like, okay, I researched the history and the dev team, and I feel pretty comfortable. So now we can kind of start investing into the game and everything else inside of it. And so that's kind of my take on this. And it's me coming out of my like abused shell. And there's been more MMO gamers who have been way more abused than I have. Like, because I stopped playing MMOs for like a long time, but it's like, I love them. I really, really do love them. And it just kind of broke my heart to see like, WoW just keep going down this hole to the point where MBAs are shaping the game for like a pure microtransaction experience rather than actual like hard-earned progression. The game is designed to keep you in the game, to waste your time more, to do the dailies consistently, the grind, the uninteresting grind to get the items that you need to do in-game progression content. Or you can just buy the WoW token and go to the auction house and get, you know, cash in for the gold and you know, and then to buy the items you need. Eventually you're just fully geared with basically a few clicks and just your credit card. That's my TED Talk. Thank you for coming to it. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I'm fucking passionate about games, man. I am. I love games, and it just last week it awakened this like part of me that has been dormant, and I had to just let go. I went Super Saiyan 2 Gohan for like the first time. Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. I had Android 16's head roll next to me and said, "Let go. All of your fears, let go." And I went Super Saiyan 2.